there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Fitzgerald. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the first possession of the game. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Takes the easy one to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They just keep firing. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Stowers. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Off play action on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hoskins. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Richardson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This offense doing business in the red zone. Gonna run it, it's Alexander. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kentucky's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Using the quick game. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Gilmore. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught, it's Gilmore. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes a catch at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Caught behind the line. It's McGowan. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Bowling. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snagged in the middle, it's Hudson.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. That's caught. It's Richardson. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the middle. It's Alexander. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Finds his tight end. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Pavia. Grab near the marker, it's Hoskins. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab, it's Richardson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They haven't really been able to light up this. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Nice move to keep running. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Boley. They're working that left side. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Using his legs, it's McGowan. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here comes the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's second and 13 now. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Got a man. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. It's a draw. Power powers through the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely center cut. They push the lead to 4 here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to pull that schooner away offensively. They're up by 4 over Missouri. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Zings it complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stowers. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Alexander. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. On target to the left. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. This defense forcing them to throw into tight windows. They need another stop on 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Bowling. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throws to the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
The Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. And this one is perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in the big moment.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Pretty much down to cases here, David. They have to execute quickly to have a shot at the end.
And obviously you want to do everything you can to make it as short a Hail Mary as possible, right? So try to get a chunk right here before you have to take Jesse that big shot to the end zone.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Last chance coming up. Under fire. They've got the play bottled up, and that's going to be a safety. It prevented the touchdown by falling on him, but they'll give up the deuce. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in